What is going on, my friends? Today we're talking about Battle 120 Fatal Shirai Ryu Tower and how to beat it on a weak account if you don't have a really strong diamond, stuff like this. Now, first thing first, there is one thing that you need to care of immediately, and this is boss dead Kitana. And as you can see, I already did that, and I'm going to showcase how I did that in a second. First thing first, I want to talk about the characters that I used. I used Classic Scorpion, Ninjutsu Scorpion, and Classic Smoke in order to deal with Kitana. Classic Scorpion is super important, of course, because he has more or less endless chaining on his basic attacks and his special one. The moment you adopt that strategy, you won't be able to lose, let's go that way. Now, this is the equipment which I used on Classic Scorpion. I have revolvers, but like any piece of gear that break blocks is going to do. Body of Steel, this is super important because it has 20% resistance to all debuffs, and it is currently in the Crypt store. If you don't have it, you can use Earth Elemental Face Mask, and as an accessory I have the Adenian Bracelets. It gives me power generation. If you don't have this one, you should use any piece that gives you power generation. That's super important. Power generation in this case is more important than damage. You need to stay alive. When it comes to the other guys, this is the equipment I used on Ninjutsu Scorpion, but it doesn't really matter. Ninjutsu Scorpion is here just to help Classic Scorpion chain forever, and you're going to see how I use him in a second. And the gear on Classic Smoke doesn't matter because I never use him, to be honest. If you have Shintai of the North, Shintai of Malice, I believe this was the piece that gives team resistance to all the buffs. It's going to be wise to use it on Classic Scorpion. A few words about the talents. These are the talents that I used. We have Precision, that is super important. Black Dragon Training, another important talent. Cruel Fiction is not really that important, to be honest. Death Mark Technique, not that important. However, Hawk Stance, super important. Make sure that you have it maxed out. In the support section, support tactics, spec op tactics, very important. Meditation, very important. And outward scorch, super important. Also, Boar Stance can be good. Unfortunately, I don't have enough talent points, but if I did, I would max Boar Stance as well. Now, there's another character that I used on my very first fight. Unfortunately, I didn't record the very first fight, but the point of the very first fight is simple. You need to make sure that you fear boss Day of the Dead Erin, and you need to make sure that the fight ends with Kitana having less than 100% health. So this is how it goes. You fear Day of the Dead Erin Black, then Kitana comes, then you tag in with Scorpion and try not to die, try to kill her. This is the way it goes. Of course, you won't be able to kill her, but your point is to make sure that you, let's say, that you don't die until the entire fight, and after the end of the round, she has less than 100% health. Why is that important? Because on the beginning of the next round, you will be able to pull her immediately with Classic Scorpion. Also, another way to approach this is to use Aftershock Tremor. I know that if you use Aftershock Tremor, Kitana is going to get pulled immediately. Now, unfortunately, I don't have Aftershock Tremor, and I'm using what I have. And to be honest with you, the card that I used in order to fear Erin Black was this very card, Edenian Blood Rain. As you can see, he's Fusion 2. But the most important thing about Edenian Blood Rain is his passive. His passive fears, and his passive doesn't really require... it's not actually a special attack, so Erin Black cannot evade it. So in a way, give this guy 2 pieces to break block and make sure that you fear Erin Black. If Kitana comes, then start your chaining with Scorpion. And if Classic Scorpion has issues, you can also use Ninjutsu Scorpion or any other Scorpion to assist him. How this is done, you're going to witness in a second once I roll the footage on me actually killing the dead Kitana. Alright guys, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. Once again, the very first fight, which I didn't record, you have to do the following. You have to fear Dead Red Erin Black using Rain, or if you have Aftershock Tremor, it's going to be even easier. Get in Kitana and try to finish the fight with Kitana having less than 100% health. Why is that important? Because on the next go, you can easily hook her up using Classic Scorpion. Once you are able to do that, the fight is becoming much easier, as you're about to see. Alright guys, again, I hope you found this video useful. See you next time. Take care.
Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames are it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bunny. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs, they go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.